What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 8, and we're going to be talking about your girl, Tiffany and Ridge. What y'all think about this storyline? Tiffany working with Ridge? Like, really? And we talking about Nuck's enemy. How do you guys believe this storyline is going to end? Because I believe it will not end well because she is working with Nuck's enemy. And in my opinion, it's going to make her look very guilty, which she is, you know what I'm saying? So we got to talk about that topic of discussion in today's video. Now you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. I dropped the episode 8 What to Expect video for the Shy. And if you're a fan of Raising Kanan, go ahead and check out the Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 5 Episode 5 What to Expect video as well. But let's go ahead and talk about the topic of discussion. Tiffany working with Ridge, Nuck's enemy. It would not end well. I mean, to me, it makes no sense at all. Now, we know a few episodes back that Smitty and Big Mike, they came over Tiffany's spot looking for Nuck. And remember, Smitty, he was already thinking that maybe Tiffany would do something to him. He made a comment towards Nuck earlier on in the season about maybe your girl gonna take you out, right? Nuck did not believe it, but guess what? It seems like your boy Smitty was correct. So, of course, Tiffany is talking about how she doesn't know where Nuck is at and all this stuff. And he believes that he is up out of here. And he's starting to believe that his theory is true, that she did something to him. Now, Smitty was also pissed off at Tiffany because she was talking to him anyway she wanted to. And Smitty said, don't talk to me like that, right? And Tiffany said, what you gonna do if I don't? So Tiffany is definitely picking up those Alicia type vibes or whatever. She don't give a damn. As I told you guys, she is ready to catch another body if she has to. But the next time Smitty and Tiffany have an interaction, it ain't gonna be pretty in my opinion. Now we know in the last episode that Smitty had a meeting with the 63rd Street mob. He told them, Nuck told him to take over if something happens to him. So he already know what time it is. He has to take over. He got to do what he got to do as far as this organization. He also met up with Ridge in the last episode, and the two agreed to stay out of each other's way. You stay on your end, I stay on my end. Now we know Ridge does not want to be a part of the mob anymore. He feels like they're too loud or whatever. They cause too much attention, so he is good with his crew. But what's going to happen when Smitty finds out that Tiffany is working with Ridge? Which I believe is a big red flag. You're working with the enemy. You're working with Nuck's enemy, right? Everybody knows this. So when Smitty finds out what's going on, what y'all think he gonna do? Know what I'm saying? I think he gonna be very upset, and he may want to have another conversation with Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what the hell is you doing? This does not make any sense. I mean, if you was the person that dropped off Nuck, why would you work with his enemy? It's making you look even more guilty. And then you got dumbass Bari taking a rap for this. Like, really? As Bari told Victor and Tiffany, what's going to happen when, Nuck's people come looking for me? When they find out that I did this, or he's confessing to doing something that he did not do, but what's going to happen then? Who is going to protect me? And Victor said, we got you. Like, really? You ain't got him. I mean, Bari's going to have a lot on his plate. I will not be surprised if Smitty comes looking for Bari, because we already know that Smitty told Nuck that Bari was working with his enemy. He told Nuck that Bari was working with Ridge. And of course, we know Nuck and Bari got into it at the party or whatever, and that caused a big commotion. But from the outside looking in, you can see all the clues pointing to who? Tiffany and Bari, as far as people having questions. Because look, Bari was cool with Nuck. All of a sudden, Nuck is dead. Bari is living in Nuck's apartment. Dumb as hell move, right? Tiffany was cool with Nuck. He was clapping those cheeks. He was having a good old time, right? That was supposed to be his girl. He up out of here, of course. And then all of a sudden, she's working with his enemy too. So you already know what time it is, y'all. It's going to be some more questions being asked real soon. And it ain't looking too good for Tiffany or Bari. At the end of the day, we know in the next episode, Bari, he talking about, I'm tired of running and all this stuff. Well, you going to stand your ground? Because you dumb as hell for even taking the rap anyway. As I told you guys, if Detective Tucson asked him if he did anything to Nuck, you already know he ain't taking no rap at all. He gonna say, nah, I don't know where he at. That's what he gonna say. Because he ain't trying to go down for this for real. He ain't trying to get locked up in no box. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to live that prison life for real. So this is why I believe in the next episode, he's going to be more eager to get the hell up out of here, which he should have done a long time ago. Like, come on. Why stick around and deal with all of this? You need to leave, right? So we're going to find out what Bari is going to do, but I would not be surprised if Detective Toussaint starts to dig into all of this even more because she's looking for Nuck. At the same time, they're still looking for who took out Alicia, right? Which could trace back to Ridge because we know Candace had on Alicia's red coat. So maybe something happens with that. But at the end of the day, questions will be asked. And Tiffany, you're going to have some explaining to do. Like, why are you working with Ridge? Why are you working with Nuck's enemy? We know why, but his enemies, they're going to want to know why for real. And they just may do something to you or somebody else. So y'all can let me know what y'all think is going to happen. I just feel like your girl Tiffany is making some crazy moves. Bari, he's making some dumbass moves. Victor, he's making some stupid ass moves. I mean, really? Now you want to be a bodyguard? Didn't you just tell Rashad not to be, being a bodyguard with Alicia? You seen how that turned out. So now you doing the same thing with Tiffany. You can't protect her. You need to be worrying about yourself and how to, get yourself out of trouble as well, because you messing around with her gonna get you caught up. You already helped bury the body like a dummy. Didn't you learn from the whole thing with Alicia touching dead bodies? Like, come on. I mean, this dude just don't get it. But y'all let me know how y'all think this is going to play out with Ridge and Tiffany. And I will catch y'all for the final predictions video. We're going to drop that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.